Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. Today I'm going to show you how to draw a graph for a linear equation step by step. Okay, over here you are given with 4 linear equations. We are going to plot each of the graph one by one. I'm going to show you step by step on how to plot this graph. Okay, let's try number 1. Plot graph for the following linear equation. For this equation, we have 2y plus 4x equals to 12. Okay, what must we do first? Okay, here we are going to plot the graph on the Cartesian plane. So we need to know at least 2 coordinates that satisfy this equation. The aim here is to determine the value of x and the corresponding value of y. For instance, we choose the smallest positive value of x, which is 0, and x equals to 0. So you substitute 2y plus 4x. Over here it was x, so we substitute x with 0 equals to 12. And then, what do we get? So 4 times 0 is 0. So 2y equals to 12. And we get y equals to 6. Now when we get y equals to 6, so the coordinate here or the point is 0, 6. You just write down the coordinates of the first point. And then we take another point. We choose, in this case I choose x equals to 4. Then we substitute 4 into x. So we get 2y plus 4 times 4 equals to 12. And therefore 4 times 4 is 16. So we bring it here, becomes 12 minus 16. So y equals to negative 4, and 2 here we bring it here to the right side, becomes divide. Negative 4 divided 2 is negative 2. So our point, the coordinate is 4, negative 2. Okay, so after that, when we get the 2 coordinates, these 2 coordinates is sufficient to plot the graph. Okay, let's say we have the grid line here. First we draw the x-axis and then y-axis, and 0 is at the intersection. Okay, so we just make that grid. Notice that you must observe that when we want to plot the scale, all these, if you have 2 spaces here, so every scale must be also 2 spaces. They must be regular with each other. Yeah? The space must be regular. So on the x-axis, we take 2 spaces for one value, okay, as well as for the y-axis. The size must be the same. And then just label the number. So every part here is 2, and then 4, 6. So the space is 2, 2, 2. And then same thing on the left hand side or on the negative side. Negative 2, negative 4, negative 6, as well as for the y-axis. So we have 2, 4, 6, and then start from 0 here, going downward is negative 2, negative 4, and negative 6. So we have all the values. Now we can plot all these points. The first point is 0, 6. So 0 is x value and 6 is y value. And another point is 4, negative 2. So the value of x is 4 and value of y is negative 2. So 4, negative 2 is here. So once we get the 2 points, you can just join this point. Join these 2 points. And remember that for the linear graph, you can prolong this line. Yeah, you can prolong the line. So that's it. We have done with the first linear equation, drawing the linear graph. Okay, let's continue with the second equation. Bear in mind that to draw a linear graph, you just need a minimum of 2 points in order to be able to plot them. Okay, let's try the second question. We have 3x minus y equals to 5. So now we want to find the first point. So for the first point, I choose x to be 0. So to calculate the value of y, we substitute the value of x equals to 0 into the equation, and then we get y equals to negative 5. Okay, we just write down the coordinate is 0, negative 5. Okay, for the second point, we choose x equals to 2, and then substitute the value of x into the equation here. We get 3 times 2 minus y equals to 5. So negative y equals to 5 minus 6, because here 3 times 2 is 6. I bring 6 to the left hand side, becomes minus 6. Therefore we get negative y equals to negative 1. So y equals to 1. Now we get the second point, which is 2, 1. Okay, let's plot the graph. So we have the grid here. Same thing, draw or plot the x-axis and y-axis, label the origin and label the scale use the correct scale. Alright, I'm just going to use the same scale. Okay, so where is 0, negative 5? So 0 here, negative 5 here. Even though on the scale we can only see negative 2, negative 4 and negative 6, so negative 5 is here. Yeah, so here is negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. Okay, over there, 0, negative 5. And then another point is 2, 1. So x is 2 and y is 1. So y1 is here. So y1, x 2. Then we have 2 points already. We can just draw the line joining the 2 points, and we can prolong the line. Finish. That's all we need to do to draw linear graph. Okay, let's move on. Let's try question number 3. I suggest you do it on your own. Pause the video, and then after you finish drawing, you can continue watching the video to check your answers. So here, when x equals to 0, 2y plus 3 times 0 equals to 3. And then we get 2y equals to 3 and y equals to 2 over 3. Now we get fraction here. The point is 0, 2 over 3. Then let's find another point. We choose x equals to 1, and then substitute x equals to 1 into the equation. We get 2y plus 3 times 1 equals to 3. So calculate the value of y equals to 0. 2y equals to 0, so y equals to 0. Therefore, our point, the second point is 1, 0. Now, I already have 2 points, but the first point, I get a fraction. So I don't want this fraction, because when I plot on the graph, on the grid, my 2 over 3 might not be very precise. Yeah? Because of that, I'm going to try to get another point. That's our grid and our Cartesian plane. Now, because I don't want to use this, because it might not be precise. 0, coordinate 0 and 2 over 3. 2 over 3, we cannot find 2. It's difficult to determine where is 2 over 3 here. This can be a decimal or fraction, yeah? Unless you use a graph paper, then it's possible to get the precise value of 2 over 3. So here we're going to get another point. So I choose x equals to 3, and when I substitute into the equation, I get y equals to negative 3. So these are whole numbers, and it's easier to plot on the grid paper. Alright, so we're going to use these 2 points, the whole number, point number 2 and point number 3, this one. So now I'm going to plot 1, 0. Yeah, so that is 1, 0, coordinate x is 1, coordinate y is 0. And then the second point is 3, negative 3 over here. So we can just draw the line joining the 2 points. And if we prolong the line, okay, you can see that this first coordinate 0, 2 over 3 will be here. 2 over 3 is here. Yeah, whichever values that you substitute x here, all values that you may choose will always fit or satisfy this equation and will be on the line, will lie on the line. Okay, we finished with equation number 3. Let's try equation number 4. Equation number 4, we have 3x minus y equals to 5, and then we choose x equals to 0 and substitute into the equation. We get the value of y equals to negative 5. So our point is 0, negative 5. Then we choose, or we find another point. Now we take x equals to 2 in this case and substitute into the equation. 3 times 2 minus y equals to 5. We get negative y equals to negative 1, and therefore y equals to 1. So the point is 2, 1. So these 2 points we are going to plot here on the graph. So the first one is 0, negative 5, and the second one is 2, 1. So join the points and you may prolong the line. Yeah, we have done with plotting the linear graph equation. Okay, that's all. I'm sure you can do this. It's very easy and simple. Do it step by step. Let's learn math with me. And thank you for watching. I'm looking forward to see you again in my next video on solving simultaneous linear equation using graphical method. If you find this video benefits you, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Bye!